Good afternoon, everyone. I'm hereby to present a regional report. I should speak loud. Louder than this. Okay. I'm going to present a report on the region of Africa for 2022. The region of Africa has the presence of Marianist Lay Communities in 8 countries, divided into 2 sub-regions in terms of language. We have the Francophone on the Western region, comprising of Benin, Congo-Brazzaville, Democratic Republic of Congo, commonly known as Congo DR, Ivory Coast, and Togo. We can see up there the pictures in red. On the west, those are the countries that I've just mentioned. And coming down to the west, to the eastern side, we have 3 countries on the Anglophone, which is Kenya, Malawi, and Zambia. We don't have the one. We start with Benin. The national coordinator is Edwin Amuso, who apparently is not with us due to other circumstances beyond her control, but has the representative, however, Yvonne Amuso, who is with us. Benin is the newest community in the continent that gained its international recognition on 30th June 2019. It has 7 communities with a total number of 13 active consecrated members. Benin will be celebrating 10 years of Marianist Lay community existence. Later in this year, they'll be holding a big celebration, and you'll be on the lookout on some of the newsletters where we're going to publish this information and all the activities. Their strengths: it has more of the younger persons in most of its communities. This gives a future for the growth of the Marianist family in the country. They have good working relationship with other Marian groups and participate in at diocesan level. The activities of the diocese, they're well coordinated, and they work well with other Marian communities other than the lay Marianists. They also have a good working relationship with the SM religious of Togo. These have been the mentors for the communities of Benin from inception. So they have continued to work with them in this journey of Marianist life, offering support in retreats as well as finances. It is a young community and it needs a lot of support. So Togo is behind all this. They are neighbors. It's a neighboring country. So that's why they're working hand in hand, continuing to support, to see to it that until they stabilize or until other Marianist family comes into existence, then they would somehow kind of release to give the others who will be in that country the independence to work with them. They are also involved in teaching the catechism. They are very much involved in the liturgy, and also part of most of them, they sing in the choir at church. They also, ongoing formation, are very well coordinated. Their challenges, like I mentioned earlier, they are lacking the presence of other branches. For example, they don't have the FMI, they don't have the Alliance Mariel, and they do not have the brothers community closer to the communities where they are. Then they also lack adequate finances to support their activities. There is also irregularity of some members. That is in terms of being present at most of the activities. Today they are here, there's a lot of absenteeism, so to say. And the way forward, they look forward to grow more communities of faith across the country. Congo-Brazzaville, this is a country which is almost in the middle of Africa, and very little has been heard from them because they are completely cut off in terms of communication. So I only got very little information from their assessor, who lives 10 kilometers away from the community. And they have only 2 communities there and 55 consecrated members. Oh my God, my God. We have Congo DR. The coordinator is Angela Zonshi Kwengo. Unfortunately, she could not make it to the assembly due to other circumstances beyond her control as well. And Congo DR has got 7 communities with 165 active consecrated members. Their strength, they carry out their activities according to the planned schedules for the year. They also have a lot of talent in terms of music, which always creates a live mood during celebrations. The challenges they have is lack of adequate funds to support their talent, especially in music. There has been no consecration since 2003, which is meaning now it's 19 years, they haven't had any consecration. Reason being, after the assessor who used to accompany them, Father Leo, left the country, there has been a gap between the Marianist lay community and the other family member, especially the SM, whom they have been working with previously. And their way forward, they would like to encourage the formation of the Alliance Mariel, which is the other branch of the Marianist family which is not present in the country. That's the report. Marilu, that's the report I got. So if there's any comment, can be given afterwards. That's the report from the national coordinator. Yeah. Ivory Coast, the national coordinator is Bryce Amandi Adopo. Unfortunately, Ivory Coast also are not present here due to challenges in terms of logistics. They could not make it. Ivory Coast has got 20 communities and 200 consecrated members. Their strengths, they are able to hold the feasts together with other branches. All of them are present, the 4 of them, SM, AM, and the FMI. So their Marianist feasts are well coordinated and they are celebrated as a family. The communities hold their recollection during Advent and Lenten season. And after Easter, they will do a pilgrimage to a shrine where they even invite 9 Marianists. The annual retreat takes place at the end of each year. Then the challenges they have: lack of involvement of some leaders in the activities conducted by the family council. Then there's total lack of interest by some leaders in community activities. Not everybody will be present in the activities of the communities. So that gives a challenge. You find that maybe out of 4 people, maybe 2 will be present, 2 are not there without really giving much of the reason. And this tends to bring down the morale of the people. Some offices have stopped even functioning due to the absenteeism. For example, maybe Office of the Spirituality, there's no one who's heading it, and those causes turbulence in the whole operation of the activities. Then there's also an application of Marianist spirituality in some fraternity. Their way forward, they look forward to reduce the numbers of their activities for the year. Perhaps their activities are so compressed and they find that they will not be able to do all of them by the end of the year. So what they are planning to do is to reduce. For example, if they had 10, they have to come up to 50%, maybe to try with 5. See how it moves, and perhaps they can achieve something out of that. Then they are also encouraging the odd and the general membership to participate in the activities by creating those activities that will have some kind of attraction, so that everybody else can be in the mood to come for the meetings. And they also, number 3, they want to appoint the former national leader of the MLC to provide spiritual guidance. This is Augustine, the one who was the national coordinator in the last 4 years. So they would like her to come on board so that she can continue to giving support to the new team, especially in the spiritual guidance. Then they're also looking at to review the content of the formation in order to respond to the needs of the members. We have Kenya on the eastern side. Kenya has 3 communities and 25 consecrated members. Some of their strengths are their members are dedicated to the activities of the communities. The family spirit is very much alive in the sense that they will always be together in times of joys and in times of difficulties. They also recognition and celebration of major Marian feasts that have been amazing. Even during the pandemic, they still continued with the Marian spirituality activities. And participating and accomplishing parish major activities such as monetary collection, animation of mass, and mentoring the young ones. Their challenges: some activities could not be met due to financial obligations. Then there was also low attendance due to some members, also lack of interest. The morale has gone down. There's also a challenge in recruiting new members, especially when they do not understand the Marianist way of life. And sometimes it is difficult to fulfill the activities of the MLC due to some involvement of the parish work. Malawi, we have the coordinator, Robert Chivumbo, who is not here as well. Malawi has got 17 communities with 236 members. Some of their strengths are they have continued to meet even during the pandemic to share the charism. There is good team spirit when it comes to participation in the Marianist activities, and their members are always ready to render the service to the church. The challenges: there is lack of literature. Malawi, most of them do not have, most of them have got maybe a low class of education. So you find that the literature is in English. So they find it difficult to be part of the group because of the language. So they are trying as much as possible to have formation materials to be translated into the vernacular. They also have challenges in the finances. They are very low, as most of the people are of low income or no income at all. Then there hasn't been formation due to the pandemic of late that has hit the global world, and Malawi is not an exception. So what they're trying to push forward is to have a financial independence by acquiring an income generation project such as a school. Togo has the coordinator or date, Bebel. Togo has 8 communities and 44 consecrated members. Their strength: there is a spirit of courage and determination by the active members, and they enjoy the support of other branches of the Marianist family within their country. Some of the challenges: financial contributions are very low. This has affected most of the activities, and also lack of dynamism in many members, and this has contributed to lack of leadership to lead other communities. The way forward, they look forward to establish additional formation materials for the communities and to create new income generation activities in order to have a stable funding. Lastly, we have Zambia, coordinated by Androfina Bubala. They have three communities and 25 consecrated members, and their strengths are they have kept the MLC going during the pandemic using the WhatsApp forum, and some of the feasts, such as the Shaminadi Day, the World of Prayers, have been celebrated together with the SM. We have only 2 branches in Zambia, that comprises of the family. The information lessons have also continued despite the lockdown that the country faced during the pandemic by using Google Meet. And some of the challenges are lack of funds to do some of the charity works, which they have been involved in the past. Then some members have also lost interest in the group. Then other activities could not be fulfilled due to parish activities, clashing of programs. Then the way forward, they also look forward to see an expansion in the MLC communities. In conclusion, Africa has a total of 950 consecrated members and 65 communities. Thank you so much for your attention.